But the fixtures, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
those you can't get in Home Depot anymore.
Yeah.
This one is so cool. I want to go back.
Wow.
Yeah. But
Yeah, look at the booth seat.
yeah.
Like the Crescent.
Yeah, this car would have been
Grapefruit.
on some of the Santa Fe trains from LA to Chicago.
Yeah.
So this was like a long distance car.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Now we continue going this way. We got a Caboose here. This is what the guys would ride at the back of the train. So this will be both their office and living quarters for the freight train.
Right.
Now each caboose to get up in the cupolas are different. Like some of them have like ladders. Some of them have like weird ones, like where you have to like climb up like this.
Yeah.
This with footholds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of them are like that, but every caboose is different. And one unique about this caboose is it has a side door on it, which is unique. But yeah, but here's some of our pictures of some of our cabooses, and then these are some pictures of various other cabooses within 50 miles from here.
Wow. Yeah, I've been to Harvard. I think I may have gone by that one. So I've been to Harvard like last year.
Yeah, but as I said, like every caboose is different. Like here's some pictures of some of ours.
Yeah.
That's this one that we have that we're in right now.
Caboose. Nice.
Yeah, but again, yeah, like they would use these as office and living quarters. Like this would be their bed, but then they would also keep their tools down in here.
Yeah, yeah.
And then that's their stove, so that would be both the thing they would keep warm as well as also their stove where they cook their meals on. And this is one of those livestock cars.
Like
and you know,
crazy.
Chicago was very well known for its not only for Pullman but also for its
Livestock.
yeah stockyards.
Yep.
Yeah, caution, watch your step. Hundreds of cattle have been in this car before you.
Moo and oink. I don't know if you remember the old commercial from the early '90s.
Yeah.
It was a famous butcher shop and
Yeah.
like a butcher store,
Yeah.
you know, where you could go in South Side Chicago called Moo and Oink. Mm-hmm. And they would come like they had a quirky commercial come on like Channel 9 News. They would go moo 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 and oink, moo 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 and oink. And it was like one of the old original ones that was like on the back of one of these, you know, like so the stockyard was right here, and then the store was in the front, you know, so you could get your freshest cuts and stuff. And they had, I don't know, they've probably gone out of business by now, but in the 90s when I was a kid, I was used to, on all the Chicago channels, anytime you switched on like Channel 2, Channel 9, or Channel 7, they would always come on, moo and oink. They had that little jingle, you know? Kind of like, what's that carpet one? Empire.
Oh yeah, Empire.
They had a little jingle for and for like probably like 100 years or something. That store was there. I don't know if it's there anymore, but but it was real cool. Yeah, it was basically a store on the back of one of these stockyards, and so people went there because man, like that stuff got killed there that morning, and then that meat was right there, like open 5 a.m. to the public.
And I bet though, in those stockyards when those things got killed, they probably got loads of things like this. Although this one was more for fruit and vegetables.
Oh, so this was a refrigerated.
Yeah, this is a refrigerated car. So this is the older one.
Look at the thickness of the door.
Because this has the AC on it, but there were other ones that had the ice cubes.
Dude, you can't get one of these doors at Home Depot anymore.
No.
Look at this thing.
And don't forget though, this is to keep it keep the air inside. That's.
But yeah, this is like 8-inch door, and this is where your like insulation was.
Yeah.
Insulated.
Now this is a more modern car because it has the actual early air like freeze, air conditioned stuff in there.
Yeah.
In there, but there were other cars that actually had ice.
Yeah.
Like that's what some of these tools were used. Like these were ice tools.
Yep.
Stuff like
ice
that.
picks. Ice pick.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, but this car was made for a handling like for fruit and vegetables. But we do got cars out here though that are not as nice condition as this one. That we got that are some of them high. Like I know we got 2 cars that hold Oscar Mayer wieners.
Yeah, look, they would the
Yeah, and see, some of them.
suspend the hogs.
Yeah, I think these are the cars that we have that actually had to hold the meat stuff. And here's here's one of the Oscar Mayer cars.
Hog hooks or yeah.
Yeah, but see, here's one of our Oscar Mayer cars that we got.
Wow. That must have been recent, right?
Well, no, we had this car for years. It's just it hasn't been restored yet.
Wow.
And then we got some milk cars. Ours, like this is actually one of our rare butter dish cars. There were hundreds of these built, yet we managed to get the only one. We have the only one preserved. It later ended up at a glue factory, and we managed to get it from them.
Wow. Wow, man, that's amazing.
But yeah, you can see, and then there's other versions. Like then there's more modern versions because we got a lot of reefer cars. So this is more later versions. Like when they went to fully air conditioning, cooling heat. And then they go on to the more modern stuff, which we don't have.
Freon, I think.
Yeah.
Freon was the chemical that allowed them to, put it in the container in a tank.
Yeah.
And then be able to run it through to the ventilator.
Yeah.
Like, because that with automobiles, right? Freon was the first one that allowed automobiles to have an AC called piggyback.
Yeah. That was something that was big in the 70s.
The piggyback. Yeah.
Yeah.
Call it what you want to call it, but I call it a piggyback.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, it's funny the terminology where it came from, too. Like, caboose, for example.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like a word maybe that was invented for the industry, right?
Well, there were other car ways they called them. They called them crummies. They called them, way cars and all that stuff. Now, this is an automobile car. Now, I actually watched them a couple years ago put these cars in. Unfortunately, we didn't do it the way how it's supposed to be done. There's a door there that can open up that allows you to roll the cars right in. But we didn't do that. We did it the hard way where because one of these cars you couldn't drive, so we had them on tow trucks and we had to wiggle them in here. This car was donated and it actually still works. I watched them roll it.
This one, though, does not. They had to push it.